It was raining at the station the day we said goodbye. I was bound and determined to get you off my mind. Now I'm sitting by the window.
Hello everyone, this is the Imagine of
and Lily Waters _62.
And today we're here to take you through the second part of our world tour, and we're looking out through our little overlook.
I think we made this little town area very well, and I feel like we did a very good job.
Yes, we got to clean some things up eventually, but it doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look too bad right now.
All right. Let's go to the Nether today.
Sounds good.
I think we're going to show off the gold farm, and you are floating in the air. You might get kicked off the server.
Yeah, I just got kicked off.
That'll have to go in our greatest hits of lag.
Yeah.
So,
I was just like jumping in the air and going in circles, and then you said I was floating, and I wasn't doing it on my screen, so I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the old dreaded you're going to get kicked off the server. So we're going to do look at the zombie pigman farm, and we're going to look at the mob spawner, the witch farm, and last but not least, we'd like to show off our desert hole where we dug all our sand and where we fought at the end. And then we will be ready in the next episode to take you to our super secret, awesome new base.
And here in a little bit in the video, be looking forward to a funny story about how we beat the end.
Oh yeah, we'll tell them that one. So we stuck our end portal down here, and that's because we don't want zombie pigmen in our house periodically.
Good old nether portal.
And we have a workshop in here. Lily, you want to show this other area?
So through the hallway here, this might look like a simple, ordinary room with some quartz in it and wood. But if you look up to the ceiling, you are able to see an eye if you can look at it correctly.
I wonder who did that.
And then through here we have our potion brewing area. And you might be wondering why over through here there's a hole in the wall to show all this behind the scenes. Well, Imagine, would you like to explain that part?
Yeah, I was actually trying to build this in another world, and I forgot how to build it. And then I didn't put my blocks back, so I kind of broke it. But we use 3 potions mainly: the slow falling, water breathing, and fire resistance, and that's about it. I mean, we don't need the other ones generally, so we don't use them.
We only use, I feel like, the feather falling and what was the other one besides the
fire resistance and water breathing?
I feel like we only use the feather falling and water breathing when we're fighting the end, and then like if we're doing like an ocean mission or something.
Yeah, and now that we got the beacons out in the or whatever those things are, what are the hearts of the sea? What is that called when you put it in the little deal and
it helps you to breathe underwater and stuff. Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but it's called something.
Yeah, I forget.
All right, we ready to hop into the nether?
Yeah. All right.
So in here is the nether. It's not big and fancy, but we use this railway cart, I think, to transport villagers.
Initially, yes. And I transport myself sometimes in it. So, but anyway, yeah, this is kind of left over from moving the villagers over there. That's east, and that's west in the overworld, so I can keep track of what I'm building a tunnel to. So you want to head up to the gold farm?
Sure will. Now, the gold farm is awesome. But there is some technical stuff in it that I don't understand. So imagine we'll explain that to you when we get there.
And I guess, wow, we were inside each other's avatars. I should fix this tunnel up a little bit. It's kind of plain Jane.
Then we come to this room, and there's another ladder that we have to go up, and all that good stuff.
We have to get on top of the nether. And now we are on top.
Then when we go through the doorways, we have to shift so zombie pigmen can't get in.
I don't like having zombie pigmen everywhere. I just like having them where I expect them to be.
Yeah. You don't have your electron.
Oh, well, that's going to be a long wait, isn't it?
Ah.
There we go.
I'm up in the air.
So, let's see here. Woo. This is the zombie pigman farm, and we get all our gold from here. And as you can see up there, it's pretty busy when you're up here. The only things I wanted to take the time to explain were that these disposal systems on the side are very important because they get rid of all the rotten flesh and extra items that they drop that we don't want to keep. And they keep them out of the sorting system. So I have to, I like pushing two observers together because it makes them tick faster. And for some reason, though, if I leave it on and I unload the chunks and then I load them again, they tick slower. So I have to turn it off and then turn it back on. And then they tick at the full speed. And all we're doing here, I had to redesign my initial sorting system because it couldn't handle all the rotten flesh from the pigmen, and it would clog up, and then all the gold and everything else would just be laying up on top of the thing, and it wouldn't be able to get in the sorting system before it despawned. So I take the zombie flesh out as it comes in and sort it and burn it right here, and then I take the nuggets, get sorted next, and then the swords and whatever fall through this side at the end, and there are not enough swords to actually clog the system up. So this works really well for high-speed sorting this, and each row on the pad up there has its own separate sorter, and that keeps the volume going through it down and allows it to sort faster. So that's it on that.
What that basically sounds like through my ears, because I don't know redstone hardly at all, is zombie pigmen fall down, they go bye-bye, the stuff goes through the hoppers and into the chests, and then we got it. That's what I'm basically hearing when he says all that.
Well, and that's what I kind of hear too. So, as long as that's happening, I'm a happy camper. And this is what it looks like up top. I have I don't know how many people use it, but I mean, a lot of people use the turtle egg. Some people use the one where you're standing in the middle. I think Il Mango designed that one. I don't know who designed the original turtle egg one, but this is kind of just my take on it. And I looked at several designs, and this is what I came up with. But it makes a lot of gold, and it works super well, almost too well.
This is why in our base we have so much gold.
Yes. All right, Lily, I'm going to jump.
So far today, whenever I've jumped, it hasn't gone too well, so wish me good luck, everyone. I'm flying! Woohoo!
It is kind of peaceful out here. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah. Woo!
All right. Where do we want to go? I think we're going to the mob spawner.
Sounds cool.
And I thought I'd leave the music on and have a few sound effects in the background because, you know, some of the Minecraft music is not too bad.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the floors, you may notice, are made out of wood.
Yes, I made the floors out of wood. And that has come back to bite me several times.
At least we didn't make the whole thing out of wood.
Very true. The mob spawner.
The mob spawner.
This is a conglomeration of a lot of different things, but basic design is wash everything to the center, drop it down the middle, and collect the drops. So we'll turn it on and see how it works. Ooh, I gotta get up there.
Got little stair steps.
Alright, so it has a hopper timer, and you can hear it do its thing, and it pulses the dispensers once, and then it goes through a timer over here, and then pulses them a second time, right there. And one thing to note is spiders build up in your corners. Obviously, a lot of us know that. And I just made these little double pulse things to dump some lava on them in the corners. And it burns them up and gets them out of your sorter. So we'll go down to the bottom and take a peek at what kind of stuff we get going here. Woo! Oh!
I watched it fall down.
Alright, let's see if we get some stuff here. Give it just a second. I'll stand on the bed.
Looks like the gunpowder's almost full.
Yes, we built this for gunpowder and bones.
Because when we got our Elytra, we needed fireworks to be able to fly.
Yeah, see, it actually works. There's some stuff falling down. It's not a wonderful, efficient design, but it does produce quite a bit of stuff if I stay over here for a few hours.
Yeah.
Know. But we have some stuff saved up, and that's what it's for. So I'm gonna go turn this off real quick, Lily, and I'll be right back down.
Alright, I might go ahead and go through the portal.
Alrighty.
Meet you in the nether.
Next, we want to go to the witch farm.
Now, the witch farm was hard work, because there were lots of caverns underneath, and, well, you'll see when we get there.
Absolutely. And you helped me clear all the land, so that what you do is you clear the land, and, whoa!
Lag.
Yeah, I thought I was going down the hall. Alright. Well, you clear the land and make sure it's covered with water so other types of mobs can't spawn, and that will increase your spawn rate of your witches in your little witch farm. So that's what we're doing with this. And she helped me get all that done. And it took a couple days of work, I guess. Daytime. Alright.
I was the first up in the
I got off the ground. Alright. So this is kind of what it looks like. If you fly around the perimeter, you can see it squared off like that. And then I covered that mountain with water because I didn't want to take the whole mountain out.
Yeah.
So that works too. You can do that. As long as and there's a tree I didn't finish cutting down. Huh. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Oh, I crash landed in the water.
So this whole entire area here.
I just took off from water.
Sweet.
That was cool.
This whole area here is had land on it. So if we go real high and get way up here and then look down at it, everything that looks flat that's in the water, we had to clear with the shovel or a pickaxe.
Flying through the air is really loud.
Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna crash into this water mountain.
All right.
Woo.
Okay, there's the farm. It's a simple design. I don't know. I've built a couple of them before, and this is the first time I built this one. I will have to put a link to somebody's video, which I'll have to look up because this was a while back. But it has strings across that are connected to dispensers that put water out, and little trapdoors that open and let the water... Yeah, I think it's trapdoors, not dispensers. And flushes them down into a little spot underneath, and they get crammed into a mine cart that has like 24 mine carts or something stacked in there. And this is the AFK spot.
It's a long ride up.
Yeah, I actually built this before I had we had our Elytra, so we didn't have a way to fly up here. And here's a village I've never been to. I've always meant to come here and see what these guys were up to, but I never have. They've got cows. Hey, they've got hay. Got a nice little fountain.
Oh, you in the village?
Yeah. I thought I'd go see what these guys are up to real quick. Whoa. Lag. All right.
We just said lag at the same time.
Is there somebody here? I hear him. Is he up there?
I just rang the bell.
Wonder where this fella is. Maybe they're stuck somewhere. It's always nice to see a villager. They're generally in a good mood, and they seem a little bit confused, but I won't take their bread and potatoes. If they had some diamonds now, that would be a different story.
Yes, it would.
And we would be borrowing those diamonds.
And not returning.
Let's see here. Alright, well, okay. So there's they have a nice view of the witch farm, and
are we ready to go check out our next place?
yes.
And where will that be?
I believe we'll just go take a quick peek. We might do a fast cut over to the sand.
Because it is a long way away.
Yeah, so we're going to time warp in 3,
2,
1.
1.
Okay, here we are, and we're back at our sand repository. And this is where we got all our awesome sand. And Lily, you want to get in there?
Yep, we're going to go check it out. You might see in here that we have 2 beds, and the reason for that is whenever we had to go get sand, we didn't have to where one person could sleep, so we had to put 2 beds in here.
Yes. And yeah, this is just old school for us. I mean, we've been using this place ever since we got the Nether, and we're able to get out here. This is quite a distance from our home. Enough that you don't want to have to walk it every day when you go to get sand. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to eat.
I was just getting some more fireworks on me. And I am ready to go.
Well, I am not doing it.
You can do it.
Well, I'm not sure. Sometimes I take off and it's just automatic. It's like I can't even get my rocket to fire. Anyway, Like, my rockets aren't firing. Oh, I don't have my elytra on. Well, there you go.
We might throw a little sound or something in there.
Yeah, we might have to put a little wah, 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 wah. Alright, now I can take off.
That was funny.
Well, hey, I was bound to do it at some point on camera. So.
Yeah, you were.
Alright, I only do that like once or twice a day.
Once or twice a day.
Alright, here's all the sand we've used up. And, yeah. Hey, even the greats do that. I've seen Mumbo do that a few times. And
yeah, I have seen Mumbo do that.
Alright, so this is where we get all our sand. And kind of makes me sad to think about the first sand we took out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Not sad.
Those are the happy days.
Lots of lonely days with a bed and a shovel and shulker boxes out here.
Yes, it was very lonely.
But at least it's not like the Hermitcraft server or something where we've got 5,000 people taking all the sand.
Whenever you land down on the ground to where we're going to go to our next destination, I'm going to do a trick.
Okay, I'm here. I'm ready. Let's see it.
Don't worry, I'm not going to die on purpose.
Well, don't die.
And I glide nice and down.
Oh, well, that was nice.
I did a nice little glide.
Excellent job.
It wasn't necessarily a trick, it was a glide. Hopefully that turned out good.
It looked great. You ready?
Yes, I am.
On to
The end.
the final stop in our little destination tour today. Quick look at the Nether for people who watch our show at some point and maybe don't know what the Nether looks like. Maybe you're not a Minecrafter and you just happened upon our video and you like it. It's a big lava-y, fire-y, kind of dark, scary world. And you just kind of go around and there's some cool stuff. There's quartz, soul sand, and a few other things down here, mushrooms.
And there's no sky.
Yeah, there's no sky. There's a big ceiling of this stuff.
Nether block, I think. Nether stuff. Thingamabob.
Thingamabob.
Now, I have a funny end story to tell.
Do tell. Do tell.
Whenever we were on our way to the end, this was in our most previous world, besides this one. It was, so we were going to fight the Ender Dragon for, I don't remember how many times we had done it before, but,
I think 2.
We were going to fight it, and we were super excited, and we fought it, and it was super hard. Now, we got off the server, and we were really happy that we had beat it. But then, maybe an hour later, hour or two, we got back on the server to do some more playing for the day, because you can't just play for 1 hour and then be done. You gotta do some stuff. For people like us. But, we were on, and the Imagina was going to turn it back to hard because we were going to do some get some mob stuff, and it was already on hard. So we were like, we beat the Ender Dragon on hard.
Yeah, I mean, up to then we had only ever, hey, it's us. We just wanted to do it on easy to see how hard it was, and we did it. But when we did it this time, it was on hard, and it was a challenge, but we were able to conquer. And,
I know I didn't explain that well, and it took me a little bit, but
well, hey, it got us right here to the point where we're at. I have to turn off this shader pack, or else we will see something really disastrous in when we go through the little window there. So
I'll go in first so we don't end up in each other's heads.
All right.
Wait, no, that's when we actually jump in.
Let's see here. Back to game. All right. Sweet.
I'm gonna jump in backwards. Ready?
I want to watch you jump in.
Set,
I'll
jump,
in next.
go. Oh,
You just disappeared. Here I go. All right.
there you are.
And so this is the end. For those of us who have done this, it's kind of a cool place. It's full of lots of tall people that have skinny legs and long arms.
And they don't like it when you look at them.
Right. Yeah, you got to be careful not to look anybody in this place in the eyeball. So, or eyeballs. I've been taking trying to take down some of the obsidian pillars, but I get a lot of end stone from here. Do some of that. I'm using it for the floor in part of our base. And down here, this is where I fight the wither. And I think you fought it once too, didn't you?
I think the first time we did it, didn't we do it together?
Probably. I think I hear a candy wrapper. Are you eating candy?
Maybe and maybe not. You'll never know.
All right. So, yes, this is kind of cheaty, but a lot of people use the nether and do that same thing in the nether. His head gets stuck in something like that in the block up there in the bedrock, and you can have the same setup in the nether. It's just easier to find where to do it here. That's it. So we're going to jump through the portal and head back to the regular world and wrap up this show.
It's not my fault I like candy.
No, it's okay. You ready?
3, 2, 1, jump.
Whoa.
You're in my head.
We must have used the same bed.
What a convenient situation.
So, everybody, we thank you so much for joining us today. We were glad to have you. And if you like anything about today and you want to leave a like, we'd appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe so you get notifications, and
that'd be even better.
That would be even better. So, thank you from the Imagine of
and Lily Waters, and we're signing out.
It was raining at the station the day we said goodbye. I was bound and determined to get you off.